嗨，大家好，我们一起来学英文吧。上礼拜我分享一些准备多益测验的建议，在今天的影片我要自己试试看这个考试，然后给你们我的看法。可是一个人考是不是太辛苦了吧？所以我没告诉 Laura 今天影片的内容是什么，我只告诉她我有一个好玩的惊喜。你觉得她会喜欢这份礼物吗？ Okay, so I told you I had a little surprise for you today.
Yes, you did.
Are you ready for your present?
I don't know, you have a funny look on your face. I want to say yes, you told me it was nice.
I think you're going to enjoy this one. Close your eyes.
I don't think I'm going to enjoy this.
Here it is!
I don't want to open my eyes.
Have a look. Have a look. It's the TOEIC reading test. And you're going to take it.
No, I'm not. How is that a surprise? How is that nice? How is giving me a test nice?
It's fun. We're going to do it for the video.
Fun for who?
Fun for the people watching.
Right, okay, he's talked me round. We're going to do a test.
Yeah, this is the reading portion of the TOEIC reading test. It's 100 questions, some of which you have to read quite a long passage before you can answer.
Right.
And then we have 75 minutes to complete it.
Okay.
But as native speakers, I think we should aim to try and complete it faster than the 75 minutes.
Okay.
In fact, how do you fancy a race?
Okay.
Who can complete the test the fastest? But for each question you get wrong, we'll add 5 minutes to your time.
Okay. What do I get? What do I get if I beat you?
Another surprise in another video.
I don't want another surprise. Yeah.
If you win, you get to choose the surprise in the video.
Yes. Yes, I like that. Okay, we'll do that.
Okay.
Right.
We have our tests. We have our pens.
Yes.
Are you ready?
I don't like you very much.
Steady.
No.
Go!
I'm going to say that one. But I have no idea. That one's hard. I'm putting a star next to that one. Don't think that's hard.
It was, but there's a right answer.
What did you put?
I'm telling you.
Did you put something different? Seriously, did you put something different? What did you put? What did you put? Well, I think it's that one. For no other reason than I couldn't think of one. I'm trying to get through it quickly.
Got it.
Done.
Beat you.
No, you didn't. We were pretty much at the same time there.
Okay, we'll call it a draw. Okay. We have finished the test.
Oh dear.
We have the answers now in front of us.
What
So
a treat that was.
I know. A lovely surprise. So yeah, let's have a look, see what we got.
Okay. D, C. Now, this was the one. I don't think I should get this one because I guessed.
Right.
So this is the one where we had a quick conversation about it because I genuinely didn't know. And you said this is the one that was about the notice board. I couldn't work out where the name and telephone number of the person posting the notice must be clearly marked on the back. I just guessed because I didn't know.
Yeah.
And you had a reason for this.
I had the reason for this. The reason I think this one should be in position number 1 is because it is a criteria for getting your poster on the board. And therefore, because it's a criteria, it should go with the rest of the criteria before it says any notices that do not meet these requirements will not be considered and will be discarded.
That makes sense.
There's only one more set and we're both on full marks. I finished 1 second before you.
You did not. We finished at the same time. You watch it back. B, D, A, C,
Oh.
A.
I got D. For $1.99. Which colour does Mr. Fan indicate that he likes?
Stormy blue. Stormy blue.
I put misty grey because that is the colour on the order sheet.
But that's not what it says. It says here, could you send me the correct paint along with additional samples, I'm slightly gloating right now, that are close in colour to SP722? That sample worked well in my house. The others look too green on my walls. So he's saying, please could you send me more like SP722, which was Stormy blue.
And you see, this is why you shouldn't rush.
Yes.
Because I was desperate. I saw you were near the end and I wanted to finish that second before. And clearly I did not read the question carefully enough. So I guess that means today,
I win.
but only for today,
I win.
you are the winner. You are the winner.
It feels slightly hollow because of that other question that I got wrong. I got it right, but it was 50-50. I did guess. But I'm still going to take that.
So to sum up, it's not an easy test. It's really not an easy test.
My takeaway from it was there were a lot of names and a lot of, so people's names, proper nouns, a lot of business names. And what my advice with that would be, don't try and read them. You don't need to be able to read them. You don't need to know how they sound. So long as you can identify that they are proper nouns, they come with capital letters, you know that they are someone's name or a business name. That's all you need. I didn't read those because I didn't need to. I knew what they were, so I could skip right over and begin the sentence.
Yeah, the only time you need those names is when the name is in the question.
But then you can
it's
just
asking about that specific person, then you can just find it within the text.
Exactly. So then it's just a case of scanning until you find it within the text again. You don't need to be able to say the name.
My main tip, I think, would be to do as many practice questions and as many practice tests as possible to get your brain used to working in that way, to get used to answering that style of questions, because it's certainly something that I was out of practice with going into that.
The other thing is I would have annotated.
Yeah.
I personally would have written on the text as I was going, either underlining or circling or starring key information, which I think would have helped.
Yeah.
Personally, what I was doing there, which I wouldn't have done, I read the questions first, then went into the text. Now, what I would usually do is I would read the text first, then read the questions, then scan the text because I've already annotated.
Yeah.
But in that instance, I knew I couldn't, so I had to read the questions first so I could scan for the answer.
Yeah. So I think that's something to think about, is how fast is your reading speed, and that will affect your approach to the test. If you have a fast reading speed in English, if your comprehension is good in an initial read, it's probably worth reading through the entire text first every time. Whereas if you're maybe a little less confident, it's probably worth reading the question first and looking for the keywords.
So you know what you're looking for as you read through.
Yeah.
In future, no surprise tests.
Yes.
That's the new rule, new house rule, no surprise tests. I don't mind doing them if I know they're coming.
Well, you get to do the next surprise, so you can choose what that one is. 好啊，如果你喜欢这部影片，你就可以按个赞，分享给你朋友们，订阅，还有开小铃铛。And we'll look forward to learning English again with you next time. Bye bye.